In other news, a public hearing was held today for a bill that proposes to raise the legal smoking age to 21. PNC's Tim Blas-McHenry has the surprising details from the hearing.
Well, many testified using statistics and scientific evidence to show the dangers of smoking. A local insurance rep, Annette Perez, says based on 2014 numbers, a 65-year-old smoker will pay 48.9 times higher for health care than a 65-year-old non-smoker. Senator St. Nicholas, who is the committee on the chair who saw the public hearing today, says at a time when GMH is underfunded, raising the smoking age could save taxpayers money.
And when those costs are getting increased 48 times more because of smoking, and if we're having a higher propensity of people smoking because we're enabling them to smoke before the age of 21, this isn't just a question of individual freedoms. This is a question of public policy as it relates to taxpayers. We're subsidizing the tobacco industry because those people continue to smoke. They'll rack up the costs of treatment 48 times more, and our taxpayers will be subsidizing that in GMH.
Additional support came from the medical community, as Dr. Annette David was among those who testified that the human brain is especially susceptible to addiction at a certain age.
The data shows that the brain of adolescents, in particular before the age of 25, but 21 being a good marker, are much more vulnerable to the effects of nicotine addiction. So that smokers who start before the age of 21 are much more likely to remain smokers throughout their lifetime and to have difficulty getting rid of that habit.
Dr. David also cites a recent study that says GUAM has the highest rate of smokers out of all the states and U.S. territories. But not all supported the bill. For instance, Fernando Esteves was among those who opposed raising the smoking age, saying that Vice Speaker Cruz's act sets a double standard.
On April 2nd, 2016, you voted in favor of Bill 279-33, which allows eligible 17-year-olds to register and vote. As a senator, you are on the record in your belief that young adults have enough reasoning to help shape the future of our island, but they cannot choose whether or not they want to smoke.
For PNC News, I'm Tim Blas-McHenry.